So we're here at the Mele. So who are you?
Yeah, I'm Nico, founder of Mele.
Founder of Mele.
Yes.
And you?
I'm Brian, co-founder of Mele.
Yeah.
And who are you?
I'm Isaac, the sales in Mele.
Sales guy?
Yeah.
You?
I'm Ginny Peng, already in the radio. I'm sales manager.
And you?
Hello, my name is Mason. I'm from Mele. I'm the sales director, international sales director.
Sales director. So can you explain a little bit the history of Mele? When did you start?
Actually, Mele started from 2004. And before that, we produce electronic products for overseas and for local car video and video audio system. And the brand is Elephant. We brand that's ELE.
Can we see? So the Mele, the part of Mele is in beginning is elephant. Why elephant?
That's mainly for the Southeast Asia market. So elephant is a good
Symbol.
Good
how
symbol.
to say? Yeah, good symbol. Yeah.
And so electronics and M. What is M?
And
Mele.
actually, we want to change our business from hardware and software to whole units. So we want to offer the electronic products for multimedia. So we add the M. And the M is also good fortune for us, means money, more money.
More money.
And Mele is also very good idea about, for example, in Hawaii, it's a local music, and in Italian, it's apple.
It's an apple.
Yeah.
It's a good fruit.
Yeah, it's
Nice
good.
fruit. So how many boxes do you sell every month? At the moment,
Over than 100K.
100K.
Yeah.
100,000.
100,000.
Yes.
Are you one of the leaders? Are you the leader?
Yes,
Yep.
sure.
For sure.
Since
Yes.
yeah, since 2007, we are the leaders.
Number
in
one
this
in the
industry.
world for multimedia box. Well, how do you say?
We say for OEM or ODM manufacturer, we are the number one.
So this is the building right here. Did it start this building in 2004, or there was another place before?
No, actually we relocated 3 times. First, our office just about 400 square meters. Then 2 years later, we changed it to about 2,000 square meters. Then 2 years later, we changed it to 4,000 square meters. Now is about 10,000 square meters.
Right. So let's go inside. Let's talk some. So in 2004,
Yeah.
when you started Mele, what was the first products that came out?
Our first product is a portable multimedia player.
Like a PMP.
Yes, that's PMP, and with 1.8 inches hard driver and 3.5 inches screen.
Already in 2004. So what was the CPU in there?
Sigma Design.
Sigma Design?
8511.
So how was it to start? Why did you start with that product? Why did you start doing this?
Actually, before we are selling the PCBA to the other manufacturers, and so we want to say it's a new business. And that moment, we think the PMP products will be the good market scale, and we think it can be make good business. And
So how many did you sell of the initial PMPs?
actually, the PMP, the market is not so good as we imagine.
yeah?
Yeah, as we hope to. That moment, I think we only sell about monthly 30K.
I think 200,000 per year. Right?
200,000 per year?
Yes.
So was it the IGO brand? Is that okay to say that?
Yeah,
Some of it was IGO?
yeah,
In China market, we mainly do ODM with IGO brand.
So that's famous. Famous for the PMP?
Yes,
2004?
we take I think 70% of the media player with hard drive in China market with the IGO's brand.
70?
70, yes.
70%. So that was Linux?
Yes, Linux.
Linux? What kind of Linux in 2004?
Oh, it's very early. It's even running on the not ARM Cortex. It's at that time it's ARM 7.
Yeah.
So even without MMU, so it's how to say, it's very limited resources and hard to manage by the software.
So not an ARM9 before that.
It's ARM, it's ARM, but it's ARM 7, not ARM Cortex 7 or Cortex 9.
Yeah. Not ARM9 before.
No,
slower
ARM
than
7 is around 200 megahertz.
So that was not a MIPS.
Yes, not MIPS at that
Not
time.
MIPS.
Yes.
But then after that, you start working on MIPS stuff. Can you explain what you did? What time?
Yeah, I think in the 2006, we start on the MIPS, the chipset on MIPS. So in the end of 2006, we start evaluate the chipset from Realtek, and because the chipset with better integrations, that means they have the recording and playback at one time.
So recording playback, that means that, can you say a little bit about the history of Realtek and how your company is involved in kind of starting the Realtek Media Box?
I think in the end of 2006, at that time we were doing a box on Sigma Design with 8511 with another chipset from WISE 7007 for recording. So it's solutions with high quality video recording and HDD media players. But you know that we use two chipsets to put them together, so it's more complicated. So in the end of 2006, Realtek have a new chipset. It's called 1261 with recording and playback in one chipset, and also with supporting the LAN network functions. So we meet with him and we decide to move from Sigma Design to Realtek, which will have the better integrations and better price performance.
So that was in 2007 you released that?
In the 2007, we start the corporations, and in the August of 2007, we start the first shipment with Realtek 1261, which also is almost the first product Realtek in mass production shipments in worldwide for their multimedia SoC chipset.
But in the beginning, in 2007, it's not internet yet. It's only offline content.
It's not internet, but it's with local area networks.
Local area.
That means you can have the NAS function with soundbar protocols and some FTP, such kind of things.
So what happened a little bit later, 2008?
In 2006, the chipset can only support the 720p, not 1080p. I think another milestone for our business is that we launched the famous chipset of 2009, which with the chipset 1073, which is very famous for the HDD media player business. On that chipset, it can fully support the 1080p playback, which previously is very expensive and only supported by Sigma Design 8634. With the 1073 chipset, many of the our customers in Europe can buy affordable Full HD media players with the Realtek chipset.
That was 2009.
2009.
So can you say about approximately how many you sell per year? 2008, 2009?
I think 2009 we shipped around 500,000 units in 2009.
500,000 units?
Yes, in Europe.
In Europe?
Yeah, Europe only. Yes, we take maybe I think 50% of the Realtek chipset business of the HD media player in the Europe at that times.
And so that's 2009. At what point do you start getting internet support inside those devices?
I think it's really at the beginning it's very hard. At the beginning we want to put some YouTube support on the internet. In the 2010, it's just through some API link with the YouTube. But you know that YouTube changed very quickly, and they change the way they want. Later they want YouTube XL and later they will have some other things. So at the beginning, 2000 on Linux, it's really hard. It's really hard to do the internet support. The real internet support is coming to the Android, which have a very powerful chipset and also very powerful operation systems and very good web browsers.
That's only last year, no?
I think yes, it's beginning of last year's. We do the owner chipset, the first owner chipset on 18 on the box.
So 2012, 2011, you start working on ARM. Back to
2011, yes, we start working on ARMs, which so currently we have over 2 years ARM and Android products.
So at the moment, you can say that you are the leader or the first using Allwinner.
Yes, sure. We are the leader of the owner box and dongle in the market because we also have very close relationship with the owner and we are the strategic partners on the box and dongle business.
So if you show this box behind, for example, there's a hard disk inside.
Yes, these are really very old products with the how to say with the 3.5-inch hard drive inside.
That's kind of like a specialty. You include terabytes. It's not just like a little playback thing. People can put a hard disk and have a lot of storage.
Yes, currently right now the maximum capacity of the hard drive is 3 terabytes, and I think 4 terabytes was coming. So, but such kind of device previously mainly for local playback. That means people copy the content inside the hard drive and playback. But currently on the Android, people were more use the internet videos. That means like YouTube, just like watch the video of Showbox on the YouTube.
So going from Realtek solution to ARM, there's also challenges. Can you explain a little bit what kind of challenges you have?
Sure, it's a big challenge because the Android is quite new and fast moving. So for engineers, they also need to take time to understand how to programs on Android. And also for us, we need to understand the ecosystems of the Android world. That means where we can get the content and what people, how they use it, and how they operate it. Because Android from beginning is designed for the mobile device, which use the touch screen for the operations. But for us, if we want to operate on TV, people want to use a remote control, and later we develop the air mouse, which also is quite famous. We have a quite famous air mouse called the fly mouse on the internet. It's very hot sell products of Mele.
And your remote is one of the most popular. The people say it's the best, no?
Yes, sure. You can see, you search on Google, you will search the F10 fly mouse, you will see Mele's.
So you have R&D doing hardware, software, everything is done in this building here?
Yes, we not only in the R&D for software and the hardware, we also have the industry design team which design what the product looks like and the people how to operate it. And also we have their mechanical design teams which will implement the design to make it in production and toolings. And also another important thing is we have the graphic user interface design teams which will understand how people will manage and operate the device on TV and how people use it, so we can change the user interface to let people more easily use it.
So can you say at this moment how many per year do you sell? Bucks.
So the ARM box,
yeah.
I think right now we sell around 500,000.
Every month, right?
No. That's our wish. Yes, in last year's.
Last year, previous year is 500,000.
Yes.
So which markets?
I think for the Android box in China market we sell more, but for overseas market we will see that it's more and more popular because we are launching the dual core and quad core player for the overseas market.
So what is the challenge with the overseas market compared to China?
Because the China market, we have the VOD content, very good VOD content providers, just like Youku and also PPTV and iQIYI and Leshi, Sohu, many, just like the Netflix in USA, Hulu in USA. So people can watch the legal content and long video, just like Hollywood movies or Chinese movies or Chinese TV shows. So it's very attractive for the users. But for the overseas market, currently the Android products they cannot get the long movies. So the people mainly use it to watch the YouTube videos, which only short videos. It's not Hollywood movies. So that's the content or still the challenge we are facing on the over the overseas market.
Well, Netflix is long movies, but it's not free.
Yes.
And Hulu is not free if you want the full Hulu.
Yes.
And it's only USA.
Yes.
And it's complicated, all the rights issues. But in China, it's actually legal, no?
Yes, legal and with long movies, but they have the business model that you watch the video and you pay. You watch the advertisement. That means they can get the money from the advertisers.
All right. So, what's going to happen in the future? What are you working on right now?
I think video is one of the most important things on the TV. But besides the video, another important thing is gaming. So gaming is the next exciting things on the Android box, and we will see the quad-core and dual-core products, which was very exciting GPU and very good design for the games. So, and you will see that people can see many good games on the tablet and on the mobile phone, and there are also very good programs of the games softwares, so that we will cooperate with them to let the games on tablet, good games on tablet and on the phone can migrate to the people can play it on the TVs. So that's what we think. People will have the affordable, good device with TV and with video and Android gaming.
And what do you think Android 5 is going to be?
Everybody is expecting that, but in fact we have no idea what it should be and when it will come.
And can you say something about software support? If people want to hack your box, can they hack it today?
Yeah, sure, people can hack it because it's very open. But the point, and we are planning with some with the chipset company or winner that we will launch some project that with more advanced hardware, and also people can or share some the software SDK to the guys who have interest about this. But the point is that people can use it, but maybe have the limited support from the chipset companies.
So there maybe is possibility to install other Linux.
Sure, you can support Ubuntu and some other Linux systems because basically Android is running on Linux kernels.
Is it possible for people? How many people do this? Do you think just a few?
Sorry?
Only a few people do this, no?
I think only some jickers can do this.
Some geek
Yes.
hackers.
Yeah, jicker, yes.
Yeah, and so how about software updates? How good are you with that?
We have our software development teams in these buildings. So we will cooperate with the chipset makers to update the new features and then fix the bug to release to our customers' routine.
So people get updates often or what?
Yes, in China we do the OTA upgrade, and we do it every month.
Every month?
Yes.
Updated?
Yes, sure.
And people can choose different UI on Android, or it's just one?
Oh, that's our new features. People can change the the UI, just like the wallpaper, such kind of things.
So people can customize what they want. They don't have to have just the tiles. They can have something different.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So looking forward to what's your plan in sales? Are you just gonna explode?
Sorry?
You're gonna sell millions?
Yeah, sure. You know that Android is taking the world, so we will help people that to get the Android on the TV.
And most of your sales is box, but you also do tablet now, no?
Yes, we are doing the tablet with the 3G and also with many good features.
But how many percent is tablet for you?
Oh, we just started the tablet in the in the last year, so we are doing some things with quality and good designs.
All right, cool. Okay, thank you. Thanks.